How big is Africa? Africa is bigger than Europe, India, China, Argentina, and the US combined. It is no secret that the entire continent of Africa faces many challenges. Challenges which include the devastation that HIV/AIDS has caused, the aggressive Islamic growth, and political upheaval. In sub-Saharan Africa, there is a landlocked country called Zambia, which is bordered by an astounding 8 countries. Zambia became an independent country in 1964 and remains one of the few Christian countries. Zambia is known for its beautiful landscape, including the world-renowned Victoria Falls, the incredible safaris, and their amazing sunrises and sunsets. We would be pressed to find anyone who has not seen the poverty and pain that is Africa. Malaria, a treatable disease, is the #1 killer in Africa alone. A child dies every 60 seconds from malaria. Over 30,000 children die each day from hunger. And HIV/AIDS has wiped out a whole generation of teachers, doctors, fathers, and mothers. Could it be that Zambia, as a free and Christian country, is situated to play a role in the fate of Africa for such a time as this? How do we respond to the crisis in Africa? At present, there are about 600 NGOs or non-government organizations in Zambia. But to our knowledge, there are very few who are committed to helping strengthen local churches so they can be the answer to the problem. Action Zambia, an extension of Action International, has been in Zambia for 6 years, training pastors, providing HIV/AIDS training, and helping begin and support orphanages and community schools. We have narrowed our focus to 3 areas: PLD, Next Gen, and Cross or Healthcare. PLD stands for Pastor Leadership Development. Pastoral leadership development is a critical need in Zambia, especially amongst the poor. Many pastors have little or no theological training, poor English skills, little access to books or other leadership resources, and no one to assist them. We have begun a Bible Institute to teach pastors who cannot afford Bible training. We meet weekly with the pastors in small groups. We have started pastoral resource centers where church leaders will be able to borrow books, use computer Bible software, and listen to MP3 sermons. We also have a ministry called the Cross Project. HIV/AIDS impacts the entire nation of Zambia, including Christians and church regulars. Despite this culture, many churches have chosen to embrace silence rather than engaging these issues as pertinent to church life. Through the Cross Project, which stands for Churches Ready to Overcome Silence and Stigma, Action Zambia Ministries hopes to encourage churches to honestly engage and confront the culture with the Word of God. The Cross Project vision is to have 8 to 10 churches per year complete a 15-week curriculum. Next Gen is our children's discipleship and evangelism ministry. Our ministry to children includes leader and teacher training, community schools, and orphan care. We have provided 4 schools with training in teaching techniques, phonetic reading, and Christian education. We work with churches to help provide Sunday school training materials. We help with feeding programs so students can have at least 1 good meal 3 days a week. Our ministries intersect at what we call the Blazing Center. We have a 17-acre piece of property we call Chianjano Center, located 30 minutes outside of town. This location that God has given us is where we hope to have retreats, conferences, and leadership seminars. It is here that we believe that Action Zambia will have its most opportune ministry, to have a retreat center geared to helping churches, providing HIV/AIDS training, and providing locations for children's retreats. In America, we have benefited and seen the benefits of retreats and conferences. Most in Africa have no idea of the joy of such conferences. We have a 3-year plan designed to build and establish a retreat center able to minister to Zambians and house short-term teams. Thank you for praying for Action Zambia that God would open doors to reach Zambia for Christ. And thank you for praying for our family.